Welcome to DudeNoWay Live, where we embark on a quest to play the greatest games of all time. I'm your host, Moonchild of DudeNoWay, and today we are getting aggressive in Season 10 of Overwatch 2. So, for those of you who don't know, if you're looking to get that team wipe, you gotta keep pushing, man. You gotta keep pushing the enemy team. You have to push your momentum. You have to push your aggression forward. And in doing so, you will be able to find yourself getting more and more kills and forcing the enemy team not only back into their spawn, but also into a stagger fest that never ends. And the way to win in Overwatch is to force the enemy to never be able to actually get a team fight with you. And if they can never 5v5 you, and your team is actually taking advantage of utilizing 5v5, right? The amount of team fights you'll win will skyrocket, and you'll end up being like way better off in terms of winning the actual game and winning on a fight-to-fight basis. And the stream's current bitrate is 0. Well, that's not great. You guys let me know if something doesn't look right on the show. On my side monitors, everything seems to be going okay, but I'm getting like a weird error message in the background. But anyway, the more you press, the more you push, the harder and more aggressive you get with the enemy team, especially after you have secured a couple of kills. The longer the stagger train will go on, and in doing so, you will be able to force the enemy into a spot where they can never recover and never make it back to a 5v5 scenario, which is in Overwatch what you need to actually win the game. Spud, what's going on? We missed you yesterday. How are you? Spud, I have been saving your message to read here on the show. I saw it in the meme section of the Discord the other day. I didn't want to respond to it because I don't want to read it all. I wanted you to be here so that you could hit me with the context and tell me like all of what happened in this scenario. I read like the beginning part of it and I was like, oh, this is juicy. I'm gonna talk about this on the show. So here we are. Spud, also say hello to James. What's going on? First of all, how are you? How was your last couple of days? How was your weekend and all of that? Tired but good. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, I've been saving it for you because I've been wanting to hear what all went down. I love to see the hate mail. I was talking you up yesterday to the viewers that were here. I was like, well, Spud got some hate mail and we're going to be talking about it, but you didn't end up coming, but that's okay. I was like, you know what? It's really funny. It's kind of like endearing almost. Makes you feel good about your gameplay when you're inside of Overwatch and then somebody sends you hate mail. You know you're actually like good enough to receive some hate mail. Like as stupid as it sounds, that's actually kind of a good feeling, you know? It's actually not the worst feeling in the world to know that somebody thinks that you're good enough that they should, you know, insult you personally. As stupid as it sounds, right? All right, so let's go ahead. Let me just save these. I'm gonna save these and I'll pull them up onto the stream here. Let's do that. We'll do this one because it is very funny. And we will save this one as well, right? And then we'll pull them all up so that we can all enjoy this. Bang. All right, cool. And then I'm going to add them. I'm going to add the first one here. Let's go ahead. Not slideshow. Image. Downloads and bang. So this is the first one. That is very large, huh? Let's go ahead and just let's just shrink that down by a lot. By like a lot. And shrinking, and we're shrinking it. And we're shrinking it. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the music back on while we're chilling, and that way we have something to listen to here. We'll just put it like right there. That seems like it'll be good. Actually, I don't know if I can keep this on stream, so we're gonna go ahead and pull that down because of the context of it. But I will talk about it. Okay, Spud says. James wanted to learn, so I made a new account to practice a character I don't know and teach James. These two people were being asses, so I switched to teach them a lesson and beat them 2 different times. Oh, that is awesome. They got mad I was beating them as Diva. and said she had no skill, called me a bronze, and one had a diamond title, and I said they were an awful diamond player. One time they were on my team, and they went diva right away and got 2k to 4 deaths, and I said I couldn't carry them. Then I got all of that. Oh my god, it's fantastic. Okay, alright, so the first one says, go effing off yourself. I'm paraphrasing here so that I don't get in trouble on YouTube. Go effing off yourself, weird little kid, staying up past your bedtime. Dude, bullied in school for real. I'll shove live crickets into your... What the hell? They literally said, okay, so this person sent you a message that said, and I quote, I'll shove live crickets into your dying grandmother's breathing tube. What? What, dude? What is happening, bro? What is that? Like, this is obviously a kid, right? Like, this is obviously a child speaking to you this way. Because, like, adults don't talk this way, right? Because, like, what is even that? Okay. You're so bad and hold grudges. Mad, weird, KYS, ha ha ha, all caps. Dude, bro, I'm pretty sure that the one holding a grudge is obviously the one sending a message. I'll dig up... Bro, okay, this next line is rough, dude. Okay, so it says, and I quote, I'll dig up your dead granddad and use his bones as my crown to wear at your granny's funeral. What kind of off-the-wall, like, spaced-out nonsense is this guy on? Like, it's so, I know, Haley, over on Twitch, I'm reading some hate mail that got sent to one of our viewers here, our friend Spud, and she's commenting here on it on YouTube. So Haley, thanks for being here over on the Twitch chat. We are also live on the DudeNoWay live channel over on YouTube, and so if you want to catch us there, you can also catch us there. And for those of you who are on YouTube, we're live on the DudeNoWay gaming channel over on Twitch, which is our main YouTube channel. We got a, let's see, we got, oh, is that right? I'm just gonna go ahead and block that guy. We're gonna block that spam over on Twitch. Spud says, I couldn't stop giggling. I made them so mad it was two friends. It is genuinely ridiculous. Like, the things that they're saying to you are so off the wall. Like, they had to type this out. Like, not only did they think of it, which is, like, you know, shows that they're deranged enough, right? Like, I don't understand how we made it to this point, right? But they also had to type this out. And, wow. Okay, the next two lines are very bad. After he says the thing about, your granddad and wearing his bones as a crown, he says, and I quote, her dead husband will technically be visiting then. And then tells you to give in to the S word, the word that will get you demonetized on YouTube, and calls you a pansy. But that's only the first message, dude. That is literally the first message. And you say, you feel better? Shame all this still didn't let you beat me, 'cause you never will. I'm simply better than you at the game. It's okay, one day you might come close to tasting victory. Also, if I'm bronze, you lost to a bronze. Suck it, loser. And that is so good. Spud, you absolutely destroyed them. Congratulations. Haley, Jessica, I hope that you are still here, and I hope you didn't leave based off of the messages that are being read here. I apologize for the language, but what a ridiculous turn of events, you know what I'm saying? Good lord. I'm here? Okay. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm sorry for that. You know, there's one more little string of messages, but I just find it so ridiculous that over a game of Overwatch, this guy got so upset that he had to... First of all, who comes up with this, dude? Like, who's sitting there, like, thinking about this kind of stuff, man? It gets ridiculous. The second message says, KYS, which we all know what that means. Weird-ass little kid, go back to getting... Bro, I can't even read this, Spud. Spud, I can't even it's so bad, I can't even read it. He basically, he dropped some weird incest stuff, in the message, the next message to you, talking about your dad and brother and uncle, and then says that they beat you together. And he says, the only diamond you get... I swear to God, you can't make this up, and I quote, the only diamond you get is your father using your mother's diamond ring to cut your face up. What? What are you talking about, bro? What is going on? And he says, I bet your mother died in childbirth because of how fat you were, so he beats you up with that to remind you of that. Bro, I'm assuming you reported this guy, right? Please tell me you reported this guy and his stupid friend, because, like, I've never seen some messages like this, right? I grew up in the Call of Duty era, where Call of Duty was all horrendous stuff and the worst things you could think of, but it was never this, right? Like I don't know, maybe we just weren't as creative back then, but it was never this. The kids from our generation, in the original, in the COD 4 era, right? Like the chat was disgusting and horrible, but I never heard about anybody, getting told that their dad cuts their face with their mom's diamond ring. The reach is crazy. The reach is crazy. Like, what? Who thinks of this shit, dude? I can't imagine how bad this guy must have it, like, in real life, to come off like this, right? To need to send these kind of messages over a video game, right? Like, his life is so sad that he's got to think of stuff like this to send to other people when he loses in a video game. Dude, cry me a river, bro. Get good, fam. Like, oh my God. What a scrub. Spud says, I did report them. Yes, their in-game names were Winter and Kivania. I think it was Kivania, is very similar. Okay, good. I'm glad you reported them. At the very least, they will catch some kind of, chat ban, or maybe we'll get lucky and they'll catch, an in-game ban, because this is nuts, dude. I've never seen something like that. I'm so glad I waited until you were here to talk about this, and waited to read it so that I could see it, so that I could see it and actually have my genuine responses, reactions to it, because, it's really, really sad and disgusting. Haley says, I'd be sitting there, excuse me, I'm sorry, it's hard to read. I'd be sitting there pondering what to say and then just give up. I know, right? Like, how do you even respond to that? Spud responded and gave him the capital XD, because she was enjoying it so much. Said, imagine losing so hard, you gotta pull this shit out of your ass. Capital lol. Just know that at the end of the day, I'm better than you. Less than 3. 2 on Diva? Thought she was no skill. Oh man, dude. You just ruined these guys' entire life. You realize that, right? God forbid, if you were in team chat, imagine if they also found out you were a girl. Right? It would be over. Then that would just give them more ammunition, right? But then also, when they tie their own noose later on that night, they'd have to sit there crying, thinking about how they lost not only to what they consider a bronze player, but also a female bronze player, which I'm sure would make their incel brain, explode out of their ears, dude. And this is the most ridiculous, over-the-top shit I've ever seen. And like I said, when I played video games back when trash talking was at its peak, when you automatically joined team chat and there was no way to get out of it, you had to individually mute players. Like I said, back in COD 4, and also I survived the Barons chat in WoW, the original Barons chat, and they said some awful shit, but never anything to this level. It's just how do you even respond to that? I don't know how you guys respond to that. I don't know what makes people get to that level. But it's actually wild, dude. It's actually insane. So, Spud, I want to thank you for sending us your amazing... Oh, Spud says, oh my God, I also got told on game I never tasted a woman because I played Overwatch too much, and they thought I was a dude. Another told me to uninstall the game. Lower ranks are tough. Yo, I told you, right? I told you that the biggest trash talk in Overwatch comes from people who actually don't know how to play the game really that well. The amount of, the amount of times you'll see the word diff in lower ranks is exponentially more than the amount of times you'll see the word diff as you get to the higher ranks, because it's not that diffs don't happen, but people are playing the game more with a sense of sportsmanship than they are with, like, an ego. And I think that comes, like, that plays a huge part in how people react to things, right? Especially if you bruise their little ego, right? Of course they're gonna come out all aggressive. But people who are actually good, they don't need to have that ego because they know how good they are and they understand that, like, you know, some games it happens, right? Like, it definitely happens. A little up, I explained the diamond comment. Okay, let me see. I must have missed it. Spud said, for the, quote, only diamond you'll get comment, was because when I said they were bad diamonds, they asked who I was, and I responded, the real diamond in the game. Yo, let's go, dude. Let's go. Oh my god. Shredded. These guys are like, falling apart at the knees. You ever go to a diner and you get those hash browns that are shredded? These are more shredded than those. These kids are more shredded than cheese, Spud. Like, you destroyed them. Oh my god. They're never gonna feel the same about playing video games ever again. They're gonna, like, later on that day when they were weeping in the shower, thinking about how they got emasculated on Diva, like, they genuinely considered selling their PlayStation for a bottle of copium because they have no way to come back at you. Like, what? They can't beat you, so, like, what are they gonna do? You know? Like I said, yeah, the lower ranks are tough. The lower ranks are tough. The lower in rank that you get, the bigger the egos are, the more people trash talk. And again, like, when you get to people who are really good, they don't trash talk nearly as much because the amount of people that are actually good and know they're good, they're confident in their abilities, so they don't need to sit there and spew hate like this. I got a 4-piece and they were like, button press. Yeah, okay. All right, fam. Whatever they say, right? Button press. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here, man. Like, that's crazy. They're just mad. In the pro scene, we have all, like, in any professional setting, you will see that people will good game you to death after you beat them. Like, they will good game you. Like, it's like when you're in, like, I don't know, 4th grade, and people used to play Little League, right? And they would come out, and after the game was over, they would all walk by and, like, slap each other's hands, right? You slap each other's hands, you give each other the good game, right? The 07s, right? Like, that's not how it works. It's not how it works when you're actually playing for real, with actual, like, competitors. We don't sit here, they don't sit there and trash talk each other. Mad 'cause bad is really what it boils down to, right? I think we just need we need to pop on our mad 'cause bad shirts and just remind them that, you know, they don't have to get upset. It's okay. You're just mad 'cause you're bad, kid. Like, Spud says, told the enemy Torb he had no friend when they were on my team, and I said, at least he's doing something. Damn. Crushed him. It's tough out there. It's tough out there to be a very small-minded individual in a competitive game. You know, because, like, how do they live their life after that, you know? How do they go on feeling like a regular person again after you've destroyed them in such a way? So for everybody who's just joining us, welcome to DudeNoWay Live. I'm Moonchild of DudeNoWay, and I'm on a quest to play the greatest games of all time. Typically, at the beginning of the show, off the top, we would be doing an Overwatch 2 gameplay review. So if you would like to have your gameplay reviewed here on the show, you can go ahead and send me the import code to DudeNoWayLive@gmail.com. And then I would be happy to turn it into some content. Alternatively, if you are on Twitch, you just saw the Discord notification pop up. For those of you on YouTube, you just saw it right now. And the Discord has a section in it called Overwatch 2 Gameplay Reviews. And if you would like me to review your games here on the show, I'd be happy to do so. Send me the import code either to the Discord where you can join, and also send me your hate mail, and we can talk about the nonsense that goes on and all of that inside of the memes and other channel. But there is a, like I said, Overwatch 2 Gameplay Reviews section here on the Discord where you can send me your stuff, and I'd be happy to break down the ins, the outs, and what we could have done to have won the game, potentially won the game. Like game clips? Yeah, like game clips or the full replays, Haley. If you would like one of your games reviewed, I played all of the roles extensively here in Overwatch. I have like thousands of hours in the game. I've spent countless hours and years playing first-person shooters, and we do this stuff just for fun. So if you're looking to up your game, or you want to, you know, or you want to just be entertained by your boy breaking down what's going on inside of the game, I could also, I break down the whole game because I get to see it like from the bird's eye view with all of the information, right? So I break down exactly what to do and like what we should have done, what we could have done, missed opportunities, stuff like that. And then also what the rest of the team, your team and the enemy team is doing and kind of how that all shakes out. I can send a clip if I can figure out how. If you are watching the show right now, if you go into career profile and you click on history, you go down to game reports or replays even. Which one is it? Yeah, it's here it is. So you go down to replays, and then you click on one of your replays, you hit share. It will give you a gameplay link with the actual code here, and then you can send it to me. Is it the same on Xbox? I believe it is the same on Xbox. Would you like the game code for the game? Oh my god, Spud. I would love the game code for the game. I think that would be so fantastic. I believe it is the same on Xbox. Spud, when you send me your import codes, it's the same on PlayStation, right? Because if it's the same on PlayStation, it should be the same on Xbox. Career profile, history, replays, and then you click on whatever game you would like to have reviewed, and you click share. Give you 30 seconds. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Man, that is the funniest stuff ever. I haven't gotten any hate mail since the last time I got one, which was like a week or two ago, 2 weeks ago, I think. And I talked about that on the show, but somebody friended me after the game, and they were like, "It's really sad that you have to aimbot in Overwatch." That you like, it ruins the competitive integrity of the game or whatever it was, and like, I just think that is so nice of them to say that I was aimbotting, man. Like, I have my good games, I have my bad games, like everybody, right? Like, there are games where I do well, there are games where I pop off, and then there are games where we get, like, 6 kills, and we just get steamrolled, right? That's the nature of competition in general, but specifically, a competitive game with skill-based matchmaking. Even in quick play, there's skill-based matchmaking on, so, like, there are gonna be rolls on either side. Like, that's just how it goes, man. So, like, I just thought it was so nice of them to say that I was aimbotting. Like, that really makes me feel good inside. Imagine. The audacity of people, dude, I'm telling you. Oh my god. So, today, after there we go. Alright, I got Spud's gameplay review here. Let's go ahead and pull this thing up. Let's pull it up, let's check it out. Let's see, we got the, let's import it. We're going in, chat. We got the game loaded. Even my cat is excited. Second game, so I was on high alert already. Hell yeah, let's do it. Alright, I'm gonna fast forward some so that I don't start talking about everybody's characters and then they end up swapping characters. And alright, so this should be good here.
2, 1. Attackers incoming.
James is Bear, so he said ignore him. Okay. I won't comment on Bear. And you are Destiny? I'm assuming you're Destiny? I've never saved the clip in-game, only clipped it to my Xbox. I gotcha. I don't know how to actually do that one. Can you export it as like a file on Xbox? I'm not sure, like, can you email it to yourself? Not 100% sure how that works. Because if you can email it to yourself, then you should be able to email it to me. Morrowind. I loved that game. That was a great game. I only played a little bit of it, but I played Oblivion a ton. So, really good series. Let me just see. I'm gonna look it up real quick, Haley. Export saved Xbox clips. Back up your game captures. How to download your Xbox clips to your computer. Selecting the app on the start menu. I'm gonna try and send you a link here. The Xbox app lets you download them. You can back them up using a USB, or you can back them up with OneDrive. Apparently. For you, Haley, I'm gonna send you this link. And, like, because I don't have an Xbox, I can't speak to this. But you let me know if any of that works for you. This Reddit thread gives you a bunch of people talking about how to actually save it, and then we'll take it from there. You can let me know. I'm live for a few more hours here, so we've got plenty of time. No rush. Okay, Spud. So you are starting off the game as Widowmaker, which on attack on King's Row is great. Widow is like a top tier pick for King's Row attack. Always a good one to have off the start. We got James is playing Cassidy, so that's good. You guys got 2 solid hit scan DPS. Oh, this is open queue, huh? Yikes. Okay, so you also have a Symmetra on your team, which is not great on attack. I don't understand really why we would have Sim unless we were in comms talking about how we're going to use the teleporter to get to the point really fast. I don't know. That's kind of a weird one, in my opinion. But you have a Mercy and an Orisa. This could be fine, although the Mercy is going to have less healing overall than the enemy team's Moira. Enemy team is rolling with 2 supports as well. The Mercy on your team is going to have less healing than the Moira alone. Definitely less healing than the Moira and the Zen. But they have a Malga, so like your tank potentially could just shut down the Malga's ability to do anything. You are also up against a Genji and a Junkrat. Junkrat's good for the choke spam. Genji, there's kind of no one on his team to really enable Genji. So that's kind of like, this is kind of a I'm not good at the game type of pick here. With this squad, like, who's gonna come with Genji when he dives, right? It doesn't really make sense unless he's just like a Genji one-trick. I think that your team is better off, although it would be nice to see you have a second support. Off the start here, you open up the doors. You're catching the damage on them from far away. You got the team is looking at you a little bit here, but your team is moving forward, so that's good. Putting in the damage from far out, that's good. See the Moira orb is floating by. So it's going to keep their team alive. Just going to get the reload there. Don't forget, as you come out of the doors here, you can actually jump up to this high ground position, which gives you a larger amount of vertical space to work with. Although it doesn't give you the cover of the other high ground position, you can back up and crouch, and then they won't be able to see you from up here. And this lets you kind of look down with a little bit more space to see. This lets you see the point from this angle, though. So I understand why you went this way. Now you see the Moira. That was a nice pick on the Moira. I did not mean to go backwards 20 seconds. But you get the nice pick on the Moira, and your team follows up. Excuse me, their team follows up and kills your tank. So it's going to be tough to move forward here with your tank being down, but you have a Mercy, so potentially she just gets this res. Genji and Zen are them. Okay. All right, so you're looking for the option here for the snipe. Unfortunately, the Genji and the Zen both get out of your line of sight, but your Mercy does res your Orisa, so that's good. And with the Moira down on your team, or on their team, it's going to be time for your team to push hard. And if they don't push hard, it's going to be tough for them. Okay, so they get the enemy team's tank down. This is the moment, right? We need to get aggressive. The point is now yours. There's nothing they can do about this. We move straight on to the point, yes, and we take the point from the enemy. Their whole team just got wiped out. Get wrecked, kids. And you are good to go here. Waiting for your moment. You hear that the Junkrat is up top. You heard his, like, stupid peg leg walking around up there. And you are firing your Venom Mine up onto the high ground position. You didn't quite make it there, but I see what you're doing there. That will give you an indicator that someone is actually coming to that spot, so that's a good call. Right now, you don't see him, but the Junkrat is right above you to your left, and that could be the end of you immediately. Okay, now you see them. And you know that they're low level because nobody waved to you when you popped ultimate. Nice snipe on the Zen. You're doing the right thing here. You're bagging him so that he can see you bagging him. That's fantastic. Get that mental warfare going right there. And you got that sick damage in on the Malga. Their team is done. They have lost this push. They need to back up around their other corner, which for them would be over here, right behind this building, right behind the bookshop. This is now their corner. They've lost the defense here, and there's really nothing they can do about that. We're just gonna back up a little bit. Got the Venom Mine up in the high ground there. You're looking for the spot, but you saw the hit of the Junkrat Mine on you, so you know you got to get out of there. You're looking for the spot, but unfortunately you're not able to get the angle. You catch a little bit of a right click from the Mei. And like, if they were really diamond players, they would know where they need to be playing, you know? They would already be in the spot waiting for their tank, waiting for their team to come back. And I know it's open queue, but still. You catch a little bit of damage and you're burning a bit from the Malga, but you catch the heal from the Mercy, so that's good. So your team has this. There's no reason for us to be stopping. Your tank goes down, but your Mercy's just gonna res her. Right, there it is. Trying to save James, that's good, good job. Put that damage into May's back. Couple of shots into her back, what's she gonna do about that? And you're looking for the spot. Unfortunately, you go down there. You got hungry for it. When you missed twice, it was time to back off. But unfortunately, they got you down with the combination of the Malga and the Zen's damage right there. Like, I'm not a good Widow, but come on, jump me. Honestly, you know? Honestly. But they don't have anybody that could even get up to you at that point, you know? Your tank is kind of playing a little bit on the side here. Not really my favorite part. Not my favorite place for a tank as you push around this corner, but at least she's using the payload as a piece of cover. You got the Malga uses Cage Fight while he has 10% hit points left. So classic Malga, and immediately dies, right? And since they don't have a Mercy, you know that your team is totally safe now. You can keep pushing this around the corner, because what are they going to do about it? Your tank is creating space for your team. The Mercy is getting very low here, and if Mercy goes down, we're going to have to stop. Your Cassidy goes down, so that's not great. My tank, my cat has the zoomies right now. I don't know if you can hear him, but he's going nuts in the background. My cat doesn't like shit talkers either, apparently. You tried to get the kill on that Moira. You weren't able to, but that's okay. Put in that damage, putting in the pressure, keeping the DPS passive applied to her. She got stunned out of her ultimate as well, which is great for your team. You're looking for the angle on them. And you see that the Mei is coming up behind you, or behind James, so you're able to get him back. And you push the Mei back, and that is great. Alex says, I'm back, baby. What's going on, Alex? Thanks for being here, dude. I appreciate you coming to hang out. We're reviewing some Shit Talkers gameplay right now. At the beginning of the show, we went over some hate mail that our friend Spud got over the course of the last couple of days. It was pretty vile. I'm not gonna lie. It was like some grossly disgusting commentary by the people on the enemy team here. So Spud is, you really did miss a show. It was crazy. I highly recommend you go back and check it out at the end of this. But to paraphrase and very quickly summarize what they said, it was basically a bunch of end your life talk and some very creative, like, nonsense. It very much sounded like this was probably a kid just trying to come up with the most vile things they could think of. But we're now reviewing their gameplay, which is they are playing the Mei and the Zenyatta on the enemy team here. Spud and her man are playing the 2 DPS on the red team right now. And we're going to watch as Spud and James absolutely smash their faces into the dirt. And it's pretty funny. Thus far, it's been pretty enjoyable to watch. Alex says, my alarm. Spicy One, what's going on, dude? Thanks for being here. Spicy One, I reviewed your gameplay at the very start of Season 10, the mid-season patch. I don't know if you saw it, but that was a few shows ago. So if you didn't see it, I want you to know that right before we lost all of our gameplay reviews, I made sure that I got a couple of yours in, because I know you sent me some, and I knew we were about to run out of it. I didn't have time to get to all of them before it wiped us, but I did get you some, so I wanted to let you know that those are up there if you didn't see them, bro. It's good to see you, man. How's everything? Alex says, my alarm was an hour late on accident, but it gave me a notification 30 minutes before, so now I'm here. Hell yeah. All right, awesome. Spud says, my partner is new, so I'm trying to help him learn and play someone I don't know how, so I'm not smurfing. Yeah, it's not really smurfing if you're off-rolling. You are normally a tank player, so you are not really smurfing in this scenario. You're playing DPS on a different account. That's totally fine. So you're coming around the corner here. You got the entire enemy team is like kind of inside of their choke point. Your tank is pushing the payload with your Symmetra, but your Mercy is kind of nowhere to be found right now. Like, where is Mercy? Mercy is in Valk. There she is. Okay, there she is. All right, cool. Good, thanks, by the way. Do you know which stream it was, like the title of it? Yeah, let me, I'll pull it up for you, Spicy One, so that you can check it out, bro. You had some really good plays in that one as well. In general, there wasn't too much for me to talk to you about. I think the main things that I was able to comment on were basically just the aggression. Like, there were parts where you got aggressive, where I feel like you maybe didn't need to. But, okay, so the patch came out on the 14th, right? Let me just pull up my calendar. Yeah, the patch came out on the 14th. So it was hone your skills in Overwatch. And Spicy One, I'm going to go ahead and drop you the link here so that you can pull that up and just have it in your watch later, or you can go watch it right now, whatever you want to do. But that is the show. I'm almost certain that's the show, because I'm pretty sure everything got deleted later on that day. So I think I think the aggressive, like, jumping into people's face was, like, one of the only things that I could actually comment on that you did wrong, because the gameplays, I want to say, like, you had, like, one death between the two gameplays, or, like, two deaths between, like, an hour and a half worth of me talking about the game. You did really well, just in general. That's what I do remember. All right, so, Spud, you got everybody in your line of sight right now. The only person you can't see from this angle is the Mei. This is a great place for you to be. You can pick off their two supports, you could pick off one of their DPS, and just keep the stagger train going while their tank is dead. But you catch the Discord Orb and wisely reposition. Smart on your part. And because your Venom Mine went off, you know somebody is up there, right? So, like, you can listen to hear that it is Moira, because her the footstep sounds are different between each character. Flo, what's going on, bro? We are reviewing some shit talker gameplay here sent in by Spud. The Mei and the Zenyatta, Winter and Karina on the other team were some serious, ridiculous shit talkers that sent Spud an after game message that was pretty much the most disgusting thing you could think of. And I just scrolled through the start because I heard you. That was so funny. It was rough, dude, right? Oh my god. It was bad, bro. So now we're watching Spud put their dick in the dirt repeatedly and enjoying every moment of it. Spud says, you can pick off me who can't aim. Yo, don't worry about it. You know how many shots I miss on Widow? Why do you think I play Sojourn? Oh man, you got him so low. He's got a bee's dick worth of hit points left. And it's sad that he wasn't able to get followed up on, but it is what it is. I'm gonna have to watch that after the stream ends. It was bad, Alex. It was bad. Just like some deranged shit. Uh-oh. Okay, so you know you're taking the heat right now, right? You know you're taking the heat. You can easily drop off, right? If you just take one step to your left, you're gonna have to stop aiming down sights for a second. But if you take one step to your left and fall straight down, you will break line of sight with everybody on the other team, basically. Hopefully you do and you don't get picked by... You have 8 hit points left, though. It's gonna be tough. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But because your team got the checkpoint, your spawn is, like, right here. Yeah, to your right. To your right. I probably said left. I meant your right. Thank you. Sorry. Your spawn is right here, though, so effectively that elimination really didn't do much. They are now playing Sombra, which potentially is to kill you as Widow. They get away. I would not recommend that your team chase them. But that being said, it looks like she is coming back to spawn camp you. So let's just see what happens here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She only has eyes for you, Spud. Here it is. right? And you know when you get hacked out of spawn like this, you can turn around and just back right up, back into the spawn. And in doing so, you will heal yourself all the way back up to full, and then you'll get to teabag in their face because then now you know that they have a Sombra, right? Hopefully you don't get killed by this. And that's unfortunate. They were able to follow up. They're giving you a little bag. That's okay. It is what it is. Your team is gonna res you. That's awesome. All right, cool. Your mercy's on point. You swap into somebody else. Swap into D.Va. I forgot that this is open queue. It threw me off so hard when you swapped roles just now. What are they gonna do? Like, you have 2 tanks on your team. What are they about to do now? Oh, man. That poor Malga. I know, right? It threw me off. Flo, it threw me off so hard. They were crap talking during all of this. Can you see their, you can see their chat, right? That's how you know that they were talking shit on you. So you just come around the corner and destroy them. I mean, that's what happens. Were they... You said they were diamond players. Were they diamond in open queue? Because that's not the same as diamond in other, like in actual Overwatch, right? Being diamond in open queue is not the same. It doesn't quite add up the same way. So now you're just chilling out on the payload. Yeah, that explains it. I agree. I agree. If they're diamond in open queue, I could totally see how they think they could be good. Oh, you're typing to them right now. You're hacked. But you throw up the defense matrix. They swapped over to D.Va. Their tank swapped over to D.Va, so not actually them. Open queue is the Wild West, and ranks mean very little. Yeah, 100%. Open queue is like... Open queue... Like, when I talk about silly time in Overwatch, like... Silly time is when, for those of you who are not here all the time and don't hear me talking about this, silly time is when everybody pops their ultimate all at the same time, and, like, who knows what could happen, bro? It's silly time. Like, anything could happen, right? Like, you could get a full team wipe, they could wipe your team, it's totally up in the air, nobody knows what'll go down, because it's silly time. But that is, like, open queue is like the silly time all game kind of feeling. Like, anything could happen because no one is playing Overwatch the way it's, like, meant to be played, right? Maybe I should start playing Overwatch again, not gonna lie. I mean, it is fun. We do have a good time out here. And you charge through the poor Malga, who doesn't know how to deal with you at all. And you absolutely obliterate them. You get around the corner for the high noon. Unfortunately, you do take a lot of damage from that. But you're up in this Zen's face, and he's already low health. And he gets taken out by your Symmetra, so that's great. You're looking for the shot on their Sombra, and unfortunately you get taken out. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. That high noon came around the corner pretty quick. So your team is very close to the end here. And your Orisa uses her ultimate inside of the cage fight with 2 other tanks on top of her. So Orisa is dead, right? There's nothing that can save Orisa at this moment. But she does get a kill. So at least there's that, right? At least there's that. She gets a kill out of it. That's not so bad.
My ultimate is ready.
You got your Mercy is calling group up. Unfortunately, your DPS are still up at the edge there. There's nothing they can do. They need to come back at this moment. There's nothing they can do to save themselves. They need to be back with the tank and back with the support player. Their D.Va is super good at playing the character. You can tell by the way she stands there and holds right click. And they're good. Oh, here it comes. Oh, you got him. You got Winter, who is one of the shit talkers, swapped over to a second support. And this is their other support here. There's Zen. But you're going in on this Malga instead. You see, you're getting low, getting very low. And unfortunately, you are out of your mech. So you just gotta stay alive now, play your corners. Yep, this is good. You're just playing your angle. This is good. Trying to get your mech back, nothing wrong with that. Getting close. That was a warm-up ult, got it. At this moment, you had the chance to keep your Mercy alive, right? You saw very quickly that she was low health. If you'd have dove in the other way, potentially you could have defense matrixed for your Mercy. Didn't matter, though. They haven't gotten her yet, so... With them having a Kiriko now, things are getting scary in here. And you are able to use your thrusters to get up to the high ground position here. You're gonna wait for your moment. Your team just got completely taken out, so it's time to just chill. Don't forget to crouch. Don't forget to crouch when you're in that scenario. So you go in and you just kill their Zen. Ain't gonna lie, I was after their blood. I don't blame you. So logic went out of your brain. I don't blame you. I mean, if they want to talk shit, they're gonna get hit, right? That's how it goes. You missed the health pack. Very close, but unfortunately, you just slightly out of range of that health pack. You can't crouch, derp. My bad.
My ultimate is charging.
This is good. Your team's playing it close to the corner. This is good. You're waiting for a pick. Bro. Bro. What was that? What just happened? How did Orisa get thrown off the edge? She spear spinned herself off of the ledge. So it's going great. But the big damage out on their team right now. Yeah, rest in peace, Orisa. That horse went out to pasture, dude. Trying to enable James during his high noon. That's good. the Malga, bro. The Malga. What were you doing? What was that? Why did you put the cage up? Or was he trying to catch you while you were in the high ground? Like, he was too far away from you. I don't know if this guy knows how to play Overwatch. I don't think this guy knows how to play video games. Insane ult from Malga. Yo, I'm telling you, that Malga was on point. He doesn't know how good he is at the game. For real. This is hilarious. And your sim puts up the wall here. Oh, here it comes. Okay, enemy team, we'll see you later, dude. Killed the Malga. Killed the two shit talkers who are both playing support right now. Took D.Va out of mech, and Baby D.Va immediately got followed up on by your Symmetra. Is that a team kill? It's about to be. There's nothing he can do. There is literally nothing that he can do to stop you from killing him at this moment. This is the team kill. Yep, there it is. Yep, I was gonna say, press the I need healing button, because you do. And you're walking it in. They're probably saying something in the chat right now, and you're just giving them the text middle finger, right? They thought they were good, dude. Just defense matrixing. You defense matrixed right in front of him to stop the high noon when you couldn't defense matrix anymore. You just body blocked his high noon, so he got no value out of it. Your team follows up on the two trash talkers again, and it's over, dude. It's over, bro. They can't do nothing. Well, damn, I guess that's good game, huh? At this point, you're just rubbing it in their faces. I think that they deserved everything they got in that gameplay. I think the highlight of that gameplay for me was watching them all get taken out by the D.Va bomb. And, like, that's what they get for that horrendous, aggressive nonsense that they pulled at the end of the first game. I don't understand why they thought that that was okay, but I'm glad that you sowed the soil, you sowed the seeds of their penis, planted their dick firmly into the dirt, right? Maybe it'll grow a dick tree. You know, who knows, man? Those guys got it. They got what they deserved. I felt bad for others in that game. The best part is that you won, though, right? Like, you hate when the trash talking is on your own team, because then it can snowball the game in a bad direction, and all of a sudden you guys can start doing bad because people don't want to deal with that, right? Like, they don't want to see it. They don't want to, they'll just start talking trash back to each other, and all of a sudden your game has snowballed to nothingness, right? But when it's on the other team, I feel like that just makes you play better. Or, you know, for certain people, I imagine it can get under your skin or into your head, right? And maybe it'll throw you off. But You absolutely pulled it out that game. That's what they get, dude. I beat them twice, and when they were in-game and we lost, they were on our team. Imagine that. Imagine that. All right, so we've made it to the gameplay portion of today's show. Thank you, Spud, for sending in not only the hate mail, but the game that went along with the hate mail as well. I love to see it. That is hilarious. And again, if you guys would like to have your gameplay reviewed here on the show, you can send me the import code to DudeNoWayLive@gmail.com, or you can send it to the Discord, which I am hitting the button for inside of Twitch. For whatever reason, it doesn't actually drop it into YouTube, so sorry for the double shot there on Twitch, but here it is for the YouTube people. And you guys can send me your import codes to the Overwatch 2 gameplay reviews section on the Discord if you're into that, and you want to send it there instead of sending the email. I totally understand. Just gonna go ahead and check, make sure that we don't have anything else going on here. No, I think we're good. If I get any more death threats, I'll let you know. Yeah, please do. Please do. I love that shit. That was hilarious. Gotta love stomping some noobs without feeling guilty. Yeah, exactly. Flo, they got everything they deserved. So who wants to play Overwatch? We're diving in. We're gonna get aggressive on them today. We're gonna roll them through the dirt as in honor of Spud, right? And the kids that couldn't actually that couldn't stand up to her. Okay, for 1 second, I'm going to go AFK and turn the air conditioner on, because according to the thermostat, it is 77 in here. Give me 1 second. All right, we're good. Spud says I can join in like 20 minutes. Sounds like a plan. We'll see you then. Gonna go ahead and queue up. We got Flo coming with us. Flo is queuing up as tank or support. Spud says, the funny thing is, I don't have an uncle or grandma, so literally meant nothing even more. That's amazing. I love that shit. That's like, that's how I used to feel growing up when I would get messages just like that, and they would say things like, that's why your dad beats you. And it's like, plot twist, my guy. I got 2 moms. They never saw that coming. That was like a less common thing as well. You know, 15 years ago. 20 years ago. That coffee's delicious. Got coffee instead of Red Bull today. I drank all the Red Bulls that were in the fridge, and after I got done with my morning stuff, I did not feel like going out to the store. So, I decided I would just drink coffee instead. I got 2 moms is such a confusing clapback. I told you, bro. They never expected that. Did they ever hit you with your mom is gay, though? Yeah, many times. And my favorite part of that is they were right. I got a picture of my mom here. Actually, I have it saved on stream. For those of you who are wondering what my mom looks like, that's my mom. Just in case you guys were wondering. So yeah. Not exactly, but that's more or less. It's more or less what she looks like. She's that butch, you know. She's got the flannel, you know. So when they would say things like your mom is gay, I'd be like, bro, you don't know the half of it, right? Yeah, which one? Which mom? You're gonna have to be more specific. The funny part about having 2 moms is that neither one of them, like, I have no lipstick lesbians in my life. Both my moms are the butch one, so figure that one out. I don't understand it either. They're both the manly one. If anything, like, I had it worse than somebody who had a real... Alex liked that one. If anything, I had it worse than somebody who had a real dad, because, like, my moms were compensating for something, you know what I mean? Like, they were manly to a fault. It's good shit, right? What a handsome lady. I hope she never tunes into the show, bro. Can you imagine? Can you imagine, like, how she would react if she knew I was throwing up Al Borland from Tool Time?
I'll see this matter resolved.
She'd be like, what the hell is this? I'd be like, nothing. Nothing. All of a sudden, I'd be grounded, you know? In my 30s. Alright, so we're here on Dorado. We got a Sigma. Flo is playing Sigma. Flo? Yep, yeah. I had to make sure that you were the tank here for a second. Just gonna charge up the rail. If she's really your mother, she'd be flattered. I mean, Al Borland is a handsome woman. You weren't wrong about that. Just making sure that they don't have a sniper. They do, but it's a Hanzo. And I'm just gonna slide out of the way here. Put this big damage in on this tank. Just keeping the aggression on here. But I don't want to get sniped in the process, you know what I mean? So I gotta keep this guy out of my line of sight, basically as much as I can. I'm gonna use my movement ability to slide from one piece of cover to the next, and in doing so, that's gonna make it difficult for him to actually headshot me. And then I'm gonna put this directly on top of him. Just go ahead and put him back into the respawn screen there. Charge up the rail on the tank. We got the Ana is now shooting at me, so I gotta reposition again here. And just putting in that little bit of pressure from the Ana. For those of you who are wondering, like, how do I be aggressive? How do I put the pressure on people? Like, that is exactly how, right? She didn't need to kill me, but just putting that little bit of pressure on me is enough to make me reposition and take the angle differently. I saw that the Hanzo jumped back up, so I gotta be careful about what I do next. And I missed my railgun shot there. That's unfortunate. But the Mercy is going back there to heal up the Hanzo, so that's good news for me. And with our Sombra going down, we know that we are now in a position where we have a significantly lower chance of winning because the 5v5 is over, right? So we have no more 5v5 action going on here. It's time for me to back up, concede ground, and keep my railgun charged on the shield of this Reinhardt, and just trying to keep the pressure on his shield so that he has not a lot of defense options for his team. Just gonna put that into the body of the Hanzo. And the Hanzo does get followed up on by our Sombra, so that's great for me. I'm going to go ahead and put this disruptor shot directly on the payload, forcing them off the payload here, keeping my railgun charged up, looking for the squishier targets. With the EMP going off and my rail being charged, we know that we can go up and get the headshot there on that soldier, and then I can jump around from the back of this Reinhardt shield and force him to play in the places where I want him to be. Right, and unfortunately I can't see this Ana, but I know she's still alive because I just heard the sleep dart go off here. I don't know where she is exactly, so I'm just going to try and keep my rail charged up here. And I'm going to use my movement ability to get up onto the high ground position, put this damage in on this Hanzo, force the Mercy to choose, like, do I use my res on this Hanzo right now, or do I save it for the tank? And since she did use it on the Hanzo, that's actually best case scenario for us, because while the Mercy uses res on Hanzo, I know that if I kill the Reinhardt that he has to recharge the old-fashioned way, right? But with my health being kind of low, I need to be careful about the angles that I take here. So I'm charging up my rail from the side here. Just gonna jump out of the way of the spicy noodles, make sure that I don't get clipped by that. And because we're outnumbered now, I'm gonna go ahead and back up. I'm conceding ground from the team, just dodging the fire strikes as best I can, putting this damage in from far out, and making sure that I don't get taken out in the meantime. With the soldier getting the nano boost, I gotta get out of the way here. I'm gonna go ahead and thank the Moira for the heals that I will inevitably get here, I hope. Okay, it's actually the Reinhardt that got nano boosted. Either way, I still needed to back up and out of the way. It's dangerous to be in there while somebody is nanoed, especially while we don't have a tank to threaten them. And unfortunately, I'm getting headshot by this Hanzo. I have 10 hit points right now, so I'm going to go ahead and just wait for the heal here. I'm not going to press my I need healing button because the Ana did see me immediately, so that's great. Just going to put this on top of the payload there, so that I can hopefully get the people that are pushing it and deal some damage there. With the tank going down on my squad, I know that I need to back up. I need to concede ground. And the soldier is using his tack visor, so I'm just going to use my movement ability to get up and out of the way, creating a place of cover for myself while we wait for our tank to come back. And in doing so, I can use this time to run up and reposition on the high ground, and in doing so, I will open myself up to a better angle here. And while they're coming around the corner, I can see that my team is good, so I'm just going to go ahead and kill their Torb turret so that we can engage from farther out. Unfortunately, I did take a hit there, but I'm going to wait for my heal to come back. We're totally good. And I missed the Mercy there. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Can't win them all, right? Can't hit them all. Just waiting for my team to be able to get some value. Unfortunately, our tank is down, so I'm going to go ahead and reposition from this side angle now so that I can keep my angles, but also make it difficult to be shot. And we see that the Ana is on me right now. And I don't really want to take the duel with the Ana, because she doesn't have to headshot me or anything to get full value. I'm going to go ahead and kill their Mercy. I can put this down there on their Reinhardt. And I can get their Reinhardt with the disruptor shot. I'm going to go ahead and kill their turret now, because I don't want to be taking too much damage from this turret. Just going to use the tiny bit of rail shot that I have. The Ana is very focused on me, and in doing so has completely forgotten about her own safety. Unfortunately, I missed that railgun, but I didn't miss the headshot the second time, and we were able to keep them from getting the checkpoint there, which is great news for us. Again, you can see the Torbjorn is really excited about me for whatever reason, so I'm just going to use my movement ability to reposition up here. I don't think that there's anybody that I really need to worry about. Put the disruptor shot on the Torb turret, and that should kill the turret with no problems there. And I'm going to use my high ground angle here to make sure that I am able to put in damage. And I'm going to thank the Ana for dropping the heals on me. And I can hear that she was shooting me from my back, so I'm good. I'm going to put the disruptor shot down on where the soldier's healing field is. And in doing so, that's going to hopefully keep him off of it with their teams. Okay, so their team is doing the most right now. I need to reposition my high ground angles and get over to a more defensible position because they do have the checkpoint here. I can use my... It's probably not the best time. I'm going to keep repositioning. Again, I'm just finding myself the best place to be as we are in between fights here. Not a whole lot I can do, and I don't want to be killed by the attack visor in the meantime. I'm just going to dodge out of the way of the enemy turret and the fire strike that is down there. And I am going to die if I keep taking damage here, so I'm just going to back off. Backing off, I'm going to go around and grab this health pack. Thank you. I don't actually need the health pack, which is really nice. Waiting for my disruptor shot to come off cooldown. Zach, what's going on, dude? The Mercy is now chasing me down. But I was able to kill their tank. And if I die here, that's not that big of a deal. I'm going to try and make sure that I don't, but it's not that big of a deal if I do. And I'm just putting in this damage because I haven't caught a death yet. There we go. That was my first death. So it's not too bad. We're still right outside of our spawn here. As long as we catch a couple of the limbs, we should be fine. We got our Moira is about to come and have her ultimate. I think this is the end. I don't think I make it back before they get a chance to push it all the way in. That's unfortunate. But that was my only death, right? I killed their tank, and if we had gotten the eliminations that we needed, we should have been able to have gotten the hold right there. I think we would have been fine if we'd have just gotten, like, one limb, and if Moira could have stayed alive for an extra second, I think she would have been good. Finaboo, this is actually useful for a support point of view. Thank you. Hey, no problem, dude. Finaboo, thanks for being here. I don't believe I've seen you in the chat before. If you are new here, thanks for joining us. I'm sorry that it took me a second to get over to the chat. I was just trying to make sure that I was commentating what was going on inside of the stream here. I believe Spud, are you on? You're new? Welcome to the show. I appreciate you coming to hang. We're having a good time. We're focusing on being aggressive and keeping the pressure on the enemy team here today. And the games get pretty difficult as the season progresses because a lot of people kind of fall off. They come back for the start of the season, and then they fall off towards the end of the season. So for the people that are still here playing Overwatch, it is like the best of the best are left, right? And we're also playing on PC, so that means we're facing the hard people here. What rank am I? I actually don't play ranked anymore. I haven't played ranked since the first season of Overwatch 2 when it came out. And ranked was bugged, and then I just never went back. I try to be really good. Thank you. I appreciate it. The time that I've spent thousands and thousands of hours inside of first-person shooters. I'm a 10,000-hour Destiny player, and I've been playing for a long, long time, so that's fair. Ranked is kind of rough, yeah. And, like, the other thing about ranked is, like, everybody's rude. Everybody has an ego, everybody's a jerk, so I just appreciate playing the game and enjoying the game, and the, having fun is more important. The more you play ranked, and the more everybody is an asshole to you, the less you actually feel like playing the game, you know? And for me, I want to get on and play every day. I think if I did play ranked Finnabu, I think I could be, okay, so ranked has changed a little bit for those of you who don't know. Everybody's rank has kind of gotten, cycled around, and so, like, where Grandmaster players before are, like high, like, Mid-Masters, Mid-Masters is right around where the top 500 ranking comes in. I think I could make it to Masters if I played ranked. I would probably be in Diamond off the start. I'd probably have to climb, but I have no doubt that I could make it into the Masters level. Whether I made it into top 500 is another story altogether. And the higher up you get, the better the players get. You know, the less and less likely it becomes. But that being said, I played a lot of Overwatch, dude, and I practice. So, you know, I have a lot of time in this game. Got this, Lucio really wants to be killed immediately. I don't know why he was so eager to die. Just gonna dodge out of the way of that Roadhog hook. Just gonna try and get the shot. Gotta get out of the way of that hinder grenade that was coming right at me. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it literally landed right next to me. I'm gonna kill this hog before it's too late. No, I'm not. The Ana's on him. But I can put the heavy damage into him and force him back while we're waiting for our team to get back together. With our diva being out of mech here, it's going to be time for me to get up and out of the way, utilize my high ground positioning. And again, he's just getting too much support right now for me to actually kill him, but I am able to effectively keep him back.
This ends now.
Just waiting for my moment. That was cute, though. Good try.
I'm just getting started.
Not me, said the flea.
Thanks for the help.
Yeah, he got me that time. That is fair, dude. That's fair. I had a lot of really good shots there, so had to make sure that I was in the right place. You look like a Masters player. Thank you. I try really hard. It's annoying when ranked is annoying with the toxic people. I agree. That's the part of it that I like the least. I like when everybody's a good sport. Yeah, the hook got me. It's all right. It was bound to happen sooner or later. If he didn't one-shot me, my movement ability only had one more second before it came off cooldown, so I was going to live through that. We'll see if he comes through, and he does. He's charging up my ultimate. I don't know if he realizes that, but I walked forward so that I could put that disruptor shot there. The trap really wasn't bugging me too much. Gotta use my movement to get out of the way here. My whole team is dead. So the best thing that I could possibly do right now is just give Mercy somewhere to fly and stay out of the way. We see the hog is about to come around this corner.
Stop the payload.
I'm gonna put that on top of the payload there, and hopefully I will be able to deal some damage. This Junkrat's gonna jump himself up to me, or at least that's what I would do if I were Junkrat. Gonna slide backwards. I'm gonna press my I need healing button. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and thank the Mercy for dropping that heal on me. Force that Cass out of the way so that he's not in a place where he's just getting free value. With that going off, I don't think I have any other way to engage from this angle. So I'm just gonna give them the point and get myself up and out of the way. Charging up my railgun so that I can keep that nice and high for when they come around the corner. I'm sorry, Hog. I'm not just gonna let you hook me, fam. I'm gonna jump off the high ground here because I don't want to get spammed by Junkrat on the high ground. There's only so many places you can actually walk up there, and there's a lot of walls around me. Okay. The Hog is now nano boosted again. I got the headshot on that Lucio, but I don't think it's going to be enough there. Got that headshot on the Cass. Just keeping my rail charged, shooting at his feet so that I can keep the rail charged up. I won't. Yeah, you're dead, fam. Alright, we're good. We're good. Why can't you be in my ranked games? Yeah, I mean, it's because we don't play ranked. A DPS that actually thinks about Mercy, no way. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, you gotta understand where to be, all the places, all of the things happening in the game. It can be difficult to keep track of everything, but the more you can keep an eye on everything going on in the game, the better off you'll end up being, right? Just gonna peek this corner slightly. Very gently. Put that Cass back in the respawn there. Put this damage up on this Hog. Force him to play in a place where he doesn't necessarily want to be. With the Junkrat tire coming out, I gotta be careful about where that goes. I don't want to be part of it. Our D.Va is now out of mech. And I know that you saw that hook, bro. You saw how fast that hook came at me? At the exact moment I hit my movement ability. Got them moving forward here. Trying to catch myself a new ultimate. Just gonna kill that Hog. Got the headshot on their Hog here. So it's looking better here. Okay. Yeah, I need to create space between me and the enemy team. I need more of my people to come out. I'm not certain how this goes, but if I die, then I miss out on the only ultimate that we might have before the game ends. Okay, this is the moment.
This ends.
My ass, bro. I feel like I definitely should have been able to contest right there. It is what it is, though. If I'd have just gone just a little bit sooner. Yeah, GG's. That Hog, I was talking about this yesterday, but Hog is like damn near unkillable in this current meta because of how much control he has, because his Take a Breather gives him damage reduction, right? And as soon as I say it, of course, he uses it on the screen. His Take a Breather gives him damage reduction. His it also heals him. He's got the 25% reduced headshot damage because of the tank passive update. Like, it's just crazy. Did they change Hog's hook to go faster or something? 6-second cooldown, yeah. And the Alex, that's you. You said, who's Alex? It throws me off, kinda, since my name is Alex. When I say Alex, I'm talking about you. I assumed that was you, like, that's how I abbreviate your name. Is that right? Am I wrong? Should I call you Alec instead? I'd pay to play ranked. I'd pay you to play ranked. I want to know how far you could get. That would be fun. That'd be, you know, I'd do anything for the right amount of money. My name is Alex. I thought so, yeah. So that's... I've been referring to you as Alex this time. Asking about the other chatters, because someone said Alex. Gotcha. Gotcha. Got it. Okay, I see Spud said it. I got it. Okay, cool. $1 per ranked win. Yo, bro. I would be down. I would have a good time with that one. Yo, I would smurf all the way down. I'd catch myself into a bronze 5, right? I'd just set my cat up with a controller, and I'd be like, all right, Odin. Odin is the name of one of my cats. I'd be like, Odin, play Overwatch. And then he'd land in bronze 4, right? Because somehow that's how it would go down. Because that's real life, right? And then that way I climb all the way from the top. Alright, here we go. But you don't want to be in bronze. Hell, it's the worst. It is. But the good news is, in bronze, I can carry harder. The higher you go, the harder it is to carry. Because then people, like... There's only so much you can do on Sojourn. People need to know... People need to not kill you, right? The other hard part about bronze and bronze players is that they don't know to support their Sojourn in the same way that, like, higher ranked people do. Utilizing my movement to get out of the way here. I don't want to duel with this Cass, so I'm getting out of the way, because most of my team is dead here. And so, like, dueling with this Cass, there's no W in it for me, really. I'm just gonna back around this corner. I'm gonna press the I need healing button. Just gonna kill that Doom. Okay, now we're getting aggressive. Getting aggressive on this Lucio. Getting aggressive on this Ana. Okay. I had to stretch my arm out in a stupid way there. If you're wondering why it looked weird, it's because my arm was all the way stretched across my desk. Hey. Alright, we're winning. We're doing our thing. Just gonna slide over here for a minute, because I anticipate they will be, like, right up here. And if they don't, then they'll probably come from this little store. Oh, the Ana's on me. Thank you. Just gonna wait a second here. With the Echo going down, I know that the Cassidy is pushing this way. And with the Cassidy pushing this way, I know that I can kill him if he doesn't get support. But he definitely did. He definitely did. They might report you for cheating in bronze. I do sometimes get the reported for cheating thing. I got reported by like 4 people like 2 weeks ago because they thought I was aimbotting, which I thought was really awesome. Like, thanks for the boost to my confidence, bro. Like, I really appreciate you thinking that I was aimbotting. And, like, Blizzard obviously knows I wasn't aimbotting because they saw the rest of my games. You know what I mean? Kitsune? I'm going to put this there. That's their Bastion right there in that corner, so I'm just going to get out of the way. I hit that Ana in the body. There we go. Have no real interest in dueling with this Doomfist, so I'm just gonna let him be. We got our tank is respawning right now, so anything that we really do here that's not just staggering them is kind of useless. I'm waiting for the meteor strike to see where he goes. I'm gonna let Reinhardt take the brunt of that. Now I know that they're about to come around this corner, so I'm gonna use my charged rail. Just gotta get it a little bit higher. Nah, I missed that one. That's okay. Sliding up and out of the way because I saw Ryan die. Gonna kill that Bastion. Oh, no! No, I got booped! No, you guys saw that? I was about to jump into the window, and at the exact moment, I got booped. Bang, you see it? Son of a bitch. That's a good boop on his part. I don't even think he knew that I was going to do that. I think he just pressed it to put in the damage. We won the fight, though, so it doesn't really matter. Do I have a stream schedule? I stream, excuse me, I stream basically every day except for Saturdays at 11 a.m. Eastern. So if you are around or if you, like, don't work in the morning or something like that, I'm here all the time. I'm sad I just used my movement ability there. I'm just gonna gently strafe out of the way of that Bastion. Knowing that Bastion is about to come around that corner, I'm gonna get myself out of the way and make sure that I have a good piece of cover between myself and him. And a slide so that I don't get hit with his right click. I don't know if you saw it, but he used his right click immediately when I said that. I don't have any heals right now, so I can't take any damage. Yeah, we gotta keep backing up here. Just backing up, waiting for my heals. Charging up the rail. Grabbing this health pack. I'm caught on the wall. I can't really get too much use out of this railgun, unfortunately. I'm not able to keep it charged long enough to, like, charge it and then reposition into a place where I'm, like, getting value out of it. We'll see what happens here in a second, though. I don't want to use my ultimate yet, because they're very far away. The odds of me getting a kill from back here are pretty small. Just got hit with the anti-heal as well, so that Ana is on top of me. She knows that I'm here. Okay, now I'll use it. With their tank down, I believe that we can kill all of them. Unfortunately, they all backed up at that moment. I forced their Ana to look at her feet while I was killing their Cassidy. Put that damage in on their Bastion. Gonna use my high ground here to make them not look at my team while Bastion is in tank form. They have to choose between killing the most threatening person on the team or killing my team, you know? I'm gonna use this high ground to kind of engage with them. They're right on the other side of this wall, right here. Making sure there's nobody behind us as I push forward here. I would like to follow up on that. I knew that high noon was coming, but I can't follow up on that while I am back here. But hopefully I was able to help flow out a little bit there. It looks like shit is hitting the fan, so I'm going to get out of there. Getting out of the way. And unfortunately, we are very close to the lead, but not quite there. Just gonna put that behind me, ward off my escape here. So if he wants to chase me, he has to charge my ultimate to do so. What a beautiful hinder grenade he just threw. Okay. They are looking at me, which means they're not looking at Flo. I can see that the Bastion is over on that side. Never mind. It's Lucio. And with the damage I was able to put out from that rail into the Cassidy's body there, I was able to get the follow-up and get the kill, which is nice.
This ends now.
I just want this diva out of mech right now. And once she's out of mech, I don't have to worry about their team having a tank, right? So, like, that is great for me. Great. Awesome. So much easier when their diva is out of mech. Just gonna go ahead and kill their Bastion. Again, we keep that aggression up, and by keeping the aggression up, we're able to, like, not only stagger them, but force them into a situation where they have to wait for another 5v5. Or they have to engage without the 5v5, which means that potentially they will lose because they don't have a full team there ready for the fight. I need to reload, and I'm dead. Yeah, I needed to reload, unfortunately. Maybe I could have meleeed him, but Cassidy's nade got changed. Yeah, so Cassidy's nade gets thrown a ridiculous distance, and it still has all the aim assist that it used to have, but it stops you from being able to use your movement abilities now. So it slows you down and stops you from being able to use your own movement abilities, which makes it, like, very good against certain characters. It's really good against Queen. I'm just charging up this rail here, looking for my opportunity. They really like me, dude. They really, really like me. Which I appreciate, you know? It's not the worst ever, but, like, it is a little bit agitating. I'm gonna put that disruptor shot on them. Let them charge up my railgun here. Kill their Hanzo. That's a lot of damage taken away from them. Kill their Diva while the Diva is out of mech. Make sure I reload while I'm sliding this time. Get their Ana out of the way. Just gotta stay on it, and then we could potentially still win this one. We're doing pretty good.
This ends now.
Get the headshot on him. We're pushing the robot. I'm keeping my, I'm not getting aggressive here, because I need to save my railgun charge. And, thankfully nobody was here. I'm just gonna go ahead and put the disruptor shot up there. Get the damage in on people where I can. I got put to sleep, which is bad. Bad news bears. That's good on their part. I wish that Zen ult had come out just a second sooner. But it is what it is. Who is on me? Tracer. Just gonna shoot the Tracer in her legs. And that's our dub. Good shit. Good game, dudes. Good game. Whew. Good game. Oh, man. That was a tough one. That Ana? Yeah, that Ana. She got me with the anti-heal and the sleep right as the Bastion went into tank form. So I couldn't get away from it. Yeah, go, Flo. That was sick. Destroyed him. That was clutch. It was a super fun game. Yeah, I don't know why Blizzard decided that Cassidy needed a better Hinder grenade, but like his sticky grenade before was already really good, right? And now it's like better even than it was before. It's wild to think about, but it's legit better than it used to be. So, but Cassidy in general, while he's pretty meta, I don't really have too much trouble with him as Sojourn. I just need to engage with him properly. You know, I need to jiggle peek my corners and make sure that I am utilizing my my cover effectively. And then once I have my railgun charged, I can burst him down from pretty much any distance. So, and I can also keep him out of damage drop-off range, so like out of his effective range, basically. So if he's really far away, he deals way less damage to me, but the railgun still deals the same amount of damage to him, and the secondary, whatever you want to call it, the projectile DPS, this still deals the same amount of damage on Sojourn regardless of how far away you are, so I can outrange him. Can you show me your hours on Sojourn? Can I see it from here? Let's see. Hours, time played, 83 hours on Sojourn.
Or expect to lose.
83 hours. 79 hours apparently is like my sweet spot. A lot of time. A lot of time. It took me a while before I got the character, too. Before, like, my aim was good enough to get value out of her. I would say the first, like, 40, 50 hours were me just missing almost every railgun shot. Or, like, missing enough of the railgun shots that I would have been better off playing Soldier 76. I hear their Baptiste to my side here. Their ball is behind us. I hear their Reaper. Bastion as well. Yeah, so their whole team is here. So I'm just going to drop down. I'm going to grab this health pack. We're just going to reposition from a different angle while we determine whether or not we can win this fight. Doesn't look like we can. Probably a good call for me to just leave. I got that Reaper extremely, extremely low, but there's really not much I can do about it. Reaper is now on top of me, so I gotta go. He's right here. He's probably reconsidered now, but that was scary. I saw his teleport animation, and I heard him pop up next to me. Waiting for the moment. Ball is gonna come around from our side. There he is. Ball is one of the most meta characters in this meta, because he got like a bunch of buffs, and in addition to his like massive amounts of buffs, he also gets to take advantage of the increase to tank survivability. And I'm just using, yeah, I unfortunately, he wanted to boot me off so badly, but I wasn't giving it to him. But I also was not able to get away. I was trying to use my movement ability to counter his boop. We push now. Dropping down. Using my movement to get out of the way. Damn it, I'm dead. Yeah, he dropped right on top of me. In that moment, I think we were without a tank. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. This is a tough one. Holy moly. The reason in that gameplay why I stood in the open was because the Rhine promised to shield us. I gotcha. That makes a lot of sense. Alright, so we got the squad. They're finally here. This is going to be a tough one to try and win. Unfortunately, we staggered in. I think we just lose this round, and we just move on to the next one.
This ends now.
Yeah, I can't live through the damage of a ball. So, like, if we don't have people supporting or whatever, if the ball barrel stuffs me, the amount of damage he puts out is way too much for a Sojourn to live through. That Mercy knows how to move. Yeah, she was in Ultimate, though. So she has, like, the massive speed boost from Valkyrie, and in addition to that, she has the free flight so that she can go all over the place. Really good ult from the ball. Yeah, he really warded off the point there. I had to take a really stupid angle when I went in. Only, like, the far left side for me was open, so I had to, like, go in there and try and get value out of it from there. Your hours are gone because you spent a day playing it on easy. I know how you feel. When you play against, like, new people, or, like, God forbid, you get, like, a bot lobby, and you play against, like, you get bots for, like, a couple of games in a row, you start to feel yourself slipping. There's a certain amount of being on your toes that playing against good people keeps you. Like, you have to be hyper aware of certain things, right? And you don't have that with people who are new. But this Baptiste is engaging with me, so I'm just gonna charge up the rail on the ball where I can. I'm not sure that I can do anything about this with the Mercy right here. The Bastion is right here as well. There's a lot of people to kind of ward me off in this scenario. I think the best thing that I could do would be to get out of the way. Just gonna dodge that Bastion's right click, because I don't want to get hit by that. I can charge up my rail a little bit, or charge up my overclock a little bit with my disruptor shot. You see that the Reaper is trying to get away here. We should be able to punish him. Ideally, we'll be able to punish him. This is a tough place to be. A good ball. I talked about this in my video last week where I talked about the meta in Season 10 since the changes. A good ball is going to be the scariest tank in the game. Without a question. He's so strong right now. He got a buff to his minefield. He got a buff to his pile driver. He got buffs in the beginning of the season. Like, he is, hang on. I had to turn it up to high gear there for a second. You saw that? Just gonna put that damage in on the Reaper as well as he goes down.
This ends now.
Oh, that was nice, bro. That was nice. We should have him now. We should have him and we have the point, no problem. Yeah, he died. We're all good. Gotta kill that Mercy.
I'm not a fan of setbacks.
Ball got so many buffs that him as a character, while he has like a massive skill ceiling, he's incredibly difficult to actually use. If you can get value out of him, is also like one of the scariest characters in the whole game. Like, he just has everything right now. He's got the movement. He's got the survivability. I'm just gonna kill him. Oh god, that's a terrible place to be, dude. Look at where he used it, bro. The minefield damage went up, as well as the amount of distance that you get booped when you do use minefield. Does Quick Play have hidden matchmaking? Yeah, Quick Play has SPMM. And Spud and I are both, and Flo are all really good. And because of that, we catch some really wild-ass games sometimes. I gotta get out of the way, because that's going to happen. I knew exactly what was coming. Oh, I missed it. I wouldn't have lived anyway, right? The ball was there. I was trying to slide down onto the health pack. This is one of those tough ones, man. We're gonna have these, and I talked about this earlier, but like, because of skill-based matchmaking, you're gonna have rolls in one direction or another. The fireball damage is really high right now. The damage from the pile driver has gone up, and the damage from the minefield is enough to hit people. It's 165 damage from the minefield now, so just a ridiculously good tank at this moment. Shredding me, dude. I'm gonna try and get on it. We are on it. Should be able to hurt him. Yep, good. Kill the Mercy. Ah.
Surrender to my will.
Quick play games are weird. You don't feel like you get matchmaking? I understand.
After this.
It depends. Certain games are harder than others. Yeah, this is just going to be the end here. But I'll go ahead and send Ball back to the respawn screen just for one last hurrah. Woof. Tough game. Tough game, dude. Tough game. If you can learn Ball this season, if you're a tank main, and you can learn how to play Ball really well, Ball is the character. The most OP character in the game right now. He's just got such a high skill ceiling that it's so difficult to actually make use of him. He's just a crazy good character. Spicy One, welcome to the show, dude. And for anybody who is watching here and you guys would like to come and chill out with me, get some Overwatch in, I'd be happy to play some games with you. You guys just let me know here in the chat. I'd be happy to pull you in. Tough game. Tough game. But you look at that Ball. If we look at his stats, we pull it up here. Because of how elusive he was, he only died 4 times, right? Barely got killed at all, and one of them was right at the end of the game when I killed him. So realistically, he only died 3 times in that entire game. He's just really, really elusive. The adaptive shields for Ball gives you so much health. His ability to go fast has gone up. He can also utilize his hook, his grappling claw. You can attach it to somewhere very high, and then now they changed the grappling claw and how it works, where it will not only have a reduced cooldown if you don't make it to fireball speed. So if you don't make it to fireball speed, it only has a 1-second cooldown. If you attach it to somewhere high, you can hold the spacebar, and it will pull you, or jump, I guess, on console, and it will pull your character up to the grapple point, right? And so then you can hide up there, like almost as though you're in stealth, right? Because nobody's looking for you at the top of the sky ceiling, at the top of the skybox even. And so then when people come around, you get a free pile driver on them, and you still have your grappling hook to be able to get yourself up to speed. It's really wild, dude. Spider-Man on crack, that's what it feels like. It's, you know, Hamster Man on crack. It's wild out there, dude. It's crazy. I don't see... I'm gonna be off work for surgery so I can catch more streams. You're entertaining. I appreciate that, Finaboo. I think my chat didn't update on my phone down here, so I got to see that. What surgery did you have, if you don't mind me asking? I also had some pretty serious surgery recently. And by recently, I mean like in the last 6 months.
A pleasure.
No mistakes. No mercy.
Hopefully it's nothing serious. Breast cancer, so they're removing a lump. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. In hindsight, I think we should have full committed dive on their supports. Yeah, we could have. We could have. Their Bastion made it difficult because he was staying with the Mercy. Put that right there. I'm sorry to hear about your surgery. We got the Ramatra is down here on the corner here. Where are you going? Yeah, that's what I thought. Charge up the rail as I move around this corner. Drop this on the Ramatra and his little spot inside of the choke right there. Charge up the rail on the barrier. Just gonna go ahead and kill that Lifeweaver. I almost said I'm gonna go ahead and kill that Spicy One, because Spicy One is like a Lifeweaver main. He's like one of the only people that I know who plays Lifeweaver. And when I see the character, I just immediately think of him now. He's become the iconic Lifeweaver to me. Charging up my rail to its max here, and then I'm gonna go duel this Widow. And I'm gonna snipe that Widow from downtown. I need to get inside of this building, and so that I don't get killed by the Moira. You see that the Lifeweaver there. Lifeweaver life gripped the tank out of the way there. But we're just gonna kill this Moira. That's what you get, dude. You gotta respect the rail a little bit more. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, the punch, dude. The punch. I got sniped in the side by Widow, so she hit me in the body. And that's why when he came around, he was able to just one-punch me. Yeah, I wish you the best as well.
If they won't quit.
They quit the unlock characters in the battle pass? Yeah, they did, yep. So you don't ever have to unlock characters in the battle pass anymore. They will be automatically unlocked for you, and they are free. So if you don't buy the battle pass, you don't have to wait, like, I forget what it was, like 50 ranks or something like that before you could actually play the new characters. Something ridiculous. I think it was a good move on their part to have removed the characters from the battle pass. I don't think that they necessarily needed them to be there. Although it does sell more battle passes, right? The characters are kind of the main draw of why you would want to play Overwatch to begin with. So it makes it difficult to want to come back and play. You got to make sure you wave to the Widowmaker in her ultimate. I need to reposition here. My team has taken a lot of death. The Widow wants me real bad, and I'm just not giving it to her. I imagine that's got to be infuriating. Oh no! God damn it! I got caught. So the Moira came up, and I tried to slide backwards, and I got caught on the like metal thing next to me. You see it? That's right there. It stopped my movement. I was gonna jump off of the side there. Yeah, like my feet got caught on the floor. It is what it is. I'm not sure that I can save you. Definitely can't. Just gonna back up and wait for the team here. Put that big damage onto the tank. Charge up the rail on his barrier. At least as much as I can. Waiting for our tank to come back. Gonna headshot that soldier. This Moira wants me so bad, dude. She's literally chasing me, watch. Literally chasing me with her ultimate. That's fine. It is what it is. She understands that I am the win condition in terms of the DPS, and that's the only reason she's doing it. It's no big deal. I totally understand. Yeah, I mean, he was in the wrong place at the wrong time, too. The soldier was. We need to group up. We're getting staggered pretty hard here. Moira can't reach me from up here, so unless she gets a Life Weaver pedal. Oh, she got life gripped, bro. That's horse shit. She deserved to die. I hear the Sombra's still alive, but I can't actually see where she is. Spicy One, I'm sending you a disruptor shot. Drop down if you need to. You guys got her? Spicy One's doing the right thing up there, getting aggressive with their Sombra. When she gets aggressive on him, you let me know if you need my help. The skill orb is just destroying me right now. Where is he? Is he up top? He was up top. I'm gonna put that down there. You missed me. So that Sombra's doing something. Just not exactly sure what. She's gonna kill that Moira there. Charging up the rail. Sliding out of the way here. Gonna get out of the way. Put this downtown. Charging up the rail on him. I don't have a disruptor shot for up there, so it's just gonna have to wait. I'm just gonna break line of sight with him. I'm stuck. What am I stuck on? There we go. Breaking line of sight from everyone. Waiting for my team to respawn a little bit. And we were able to get the ram down. She's lucky that I don't have the I don't have my movement ability, or I would have chased her. I do have my overclock here for this next fight. We got 2.5 minutes. Just looking for... There you are.
This ends now.
Where are you going? It's funny how quickly she just disappeared.
Cybernetics regulated.
We were able to kill that Moira, and thankfully she didn't know it was me. I'm just line of sighting the Bastion, putting the disruptor shot on the payload there. I'm just gonna go kill her. I think our team has this. I think our team has this right now. I'm just gonna go kill this Sombra. Where you at, bitch? Oh, there you are. Howdy, friend. What happens if you can't run away? Put that on him.
Life protects life.
Railgun powered and ready to fight.
Grabbing the Mega there so that he can't actually take it. Again, we're forcing the team with our aggression to do and be in the places where we want them to be.
That feels much better. Railgun charged.
Yeah, I wasn't able to quite get up there. That's okay. We can kill this Moira.
I'm on fire.
Charge up the rail on their ram.
This ends now.
Aww. She got away, damn it. She's gonna kill that ram.
Victory is in sight. But don't get caught.
You should have stayed on your pedal, fam.
Clear out.
10 seconds left. I got caught inside of the ram field there, so I wasn't able to survive that, or slide through that even.
Disrupting.
And with the damage of the rail, I was able to kill their ram. And that's game, dude. That's a 23-3 here on Hollywood. Whew! My God. I'll tell you what saved us in the end there was goddamn Spicy One and his enormous Tree of Life. The Big Dick Daddy out here with the Tree of Life coming in at the most clutch moment possible. Right at the very end, bro. Thank you for saving that ult until the end. Well done, dude. Absolutely won us the fight right there. I was surprised my Mercy worked. It worked for me. I didn't even realize you were the Mercy. Gotta endorse my homie. And I'll also give it to our Reaper, who did pretty well as well. That was a good one, dude. We got rolled the whole game route. Yeah, we did, all the way up until the end, and then they couldn't keep up. Just had to say no right at the end. Spicy says, I was just shooting a whole lot of thorns, trying to build up as many trees as I could. That Sombra was also annoying. Like, she wasn't as effective as she was annoying. If we look at that game report, I don't know if I'll get to see it. She only had 12 kills. 12 kills and 6 deaths, right? Like, she was more annoying than she was effective. But it did, like, force us to stop being in certain places. So her aggression was well placed, because it split us up several times. That was fun. That was really fun. Got me and Spud on DPS this time, got Spicy on support again, and we got Flo as the tank. God, yeah, like a mosquito. Yep. I'm gonna wear a questionable Lifeweaver skin. Uh-oh.
We're in this together. All of
You don't like the eyeliner skin?
you invented a form of light that's somehow alive.
I don't mind that one as much. But, like, black and red are my favorite colors, so. I feel like Sombra's job is to be annoying. Yeah, you're right. 100%. Their Moira carried the route, but couldn't get much done at the end. I think we were able to... I think we were too broken up early game. Yeah, and I was also able to shoot her in her face a few times. She got me with her ultimate, chased me down twice in that game, where she was just, like, straight up after me, and then I just kept railgunning her, so... Makes a big difference. Alright, here we go. On King's Row here, you gotta be careful of the high ground position. You will expect that there will be some kind of sniper up there. So I'm just gonna charge up the railgun. Charging up the rail, there is no sniper, but they do have a Pharah. And I'm not gonna worry about the Pharah too much just yet. I'm gonna charge up my rail here. Put this damage in on their Mercy. Force her away. Utilizing my movement ability to get back, because I don't want to be in a bad place. Now I'm gonna put damage in on this Pharah. I'm gonna force her back out of the way. And by forcing her out of the way, I'm able to keep her on her toes, right? And then I can drop this disruptor shot on the point, charge up a bunch of ultimate off of that. I'm going to kill this Junkrat, because he has no chance to stop me. I'm low on health. Okay, good. Got my heals, so I'm good to go there. We see that the Pharah is coming around the corner here. I wasn't able to get to the high ground, so I have to rethink what I do next. Oh, that was close, dude. I don't have enough rail to really kill her yet, so I'm just gonna get out of the way. Thankfully, our Ashe is able to take her out. Sliding backwards out of the way of the rock, because I had a feeling that was coming. I'm gonna jump in here just for a second. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Yep. That was good on his part. I used my movement ability right as it came out. Right as the tire came out, but I didn't catch enough ground. Wouldn't have mattered anyway, right? Like, he caught me in the trap. That was good on his part.
Get yourself together.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Alex. Yeah. The Sombra, you know, being a good distraction, kept her team able to move forward. Though I can't take one hit. I cannot get hit by that Junkrat grenade. His nades deal 145 direct damage. We can't stop them, unfortunately, right now. They won the first point. It is what it is. I can put that there. Hopefully generate a little bit of ult charge off of that. Just a small amount. While we wait for our tank to come back. The nades will two-hit you as a DPS player. I can see his trap right there, so I'm just going to go ahead and destroy it. Drop that on the tank while I charge my rail on his barrier. Putting as much damage as possible into this Sigma. Now I gotta wait for his kinetic grasp to be over. And now we're waiting for the moment where we can see Pharah. It's very sketchy here.
This ends now.
Just gonna kill him. Putting this damage in from downrange.
Area denial.
Forcing them off of the payload and out of the places we don't want them to be. I would follow up with the Rhine, but I think he's okay. Got the Ana is down there trying to catch some damage on me. I'm just waiting. I'm looking for the moment where I can charge the rail, keep the rail charged up, right? And in doing so, I will be able to pick the Pharah out of the sky, ideally. Oof, that Junkrat grenade hurt. Gotta be careful about what I do next. A lot of damage here. A lot of damage coming out. I need to get out of the way. Because that Sigma ult will kill me with my current health. There's only so much we can do Farah likes me a lot. Alright, Farah. I've been leaving you alone. Oh, I see why she did it. That's a good call. Because if she didn't kill me, then I would have just sniped her out of the sky while she used her ultimate. That makes sense.
Might have to adjust my approach.
Yeah, it's a little Red Riding Hood skin for the Ashe, yeah. She's playing Soldier now. They have this point. We can't stop them. It's unfortunate, but it is the case. I'm gonna go ahead and just put that there. There's no reason to engage there. We're gonna lose it anyway, and we're gonna end up dying trying to get in. But we can take this damage, charge up the rail, and hope for the shot there on either Farah or Ana. I do need a heal. Thank you. Waiting for my movement ability to come off cooldown here. Woof. That Sigma rock hit me hard at the same moment as his primary fire. Ah, good for her. Good for her. It was the boop. I don't even know that the boop was meant for me. No, it was just made to send as many people flying as possible. But she combined it with a primary fire shot, so it hit me for 120 plus the boop damage, which was enough to finish me off. I had enough health to survive the actual shot. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been out in the open. I'm gonna have to get more aggressive with this Farah. With the Mercy in the sky, it becomes a little bit difficult. Can I follow up with Flow? Not yet. Waiting for my moment, waiting for my moment. Here, this is my moment. The Farah's right on top of me. Oh my god, what a clutch grip, dude. Clutch grip, bro. Clutch. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Again, she's right on top of me. Farah is one of the more meta DPS in this season because she has not been hit by the buffs to tanks. She actually can't deal critical damage. Just gonna use my movement ability to slide out of the way of that. Slide sideways out of the way. You know that she has an ultimate now as well, so we gotta be careful of that.
This ends now.
I'm dead. Yeah. I got caught on this thing that's next to me. And she got rezzed, but I did get her out of her ultimate, so at least there's that. Trying to get the Mercy. It's tough, though, because she's so far into the back line, you know? I don't think that we could realistically deal with their team with the characters that we had, unfortunately. Just a tough one. Tough game. Good game. Good game. Good game to the homies, man.
Play of the game.
Yeah, he was good. Got me twice. I thought they nerfed Farah. They changed Farah's kit some, but the tanks got buffed in the mid-season patch to take less damage from headshots. Farah can't crit, and because of that, she deals more damage to tanks than other characters. So like anybody that can crit, like Sojourn, Soldier, Tracer, all these characters that can deal critical hits deal less damage to tanks now. But Junkrat and Farah can't actually crit, so they deal like their same amount of damage. But the other thing they did was they changed how armor works, where it used to be a flat 30% damage reduction, which would reduce the amount of damage that the Farah rockets did and the Junkrat grenades did by a significant amount. 30% is a lot, especially because they're big burst damage. Like Farah's rocket is 120 damage. So 30 less than that is 36 less than 120. So like, you know, 84 or whatever damage. And the changes to armor are now back to the way that armor worked in Overwatch 1, where it reduces the damage per shot instead of overall. So it reduces it by 5 per shot up to 50%, which means that characters like Tracer, who have submachine guns, and Sombra, who have submachine guns, and then also characters like Reaper and Torbjorn's right click, who have pellets, they deal less damage to tanks based on the armor changes. But that doesn't actually affect Pharah either. So she went from dealing like 84 damage per shot to a tank that had armor up to dealing 115 damage because it reduces each shot by 5. So like Pharah is actually pretty hard meta right now.
This could be our best mission yet.
Do I play support at all? Yeah, I play all of them. I play all of them. The times when I play support, I would normally play Kiriko or Lucio. Moira is also one, depending on the enemy team. Occasionally, I'll drop in on Moira. She was really, really OP in Season 9. She caught a little bit of a nerf, which makes her feel a little bit more balanced here in Season 10. Moira was really OP, though, for a good long while there. They reduced her damage slightly. I know Mercy isn't the best right now, but I'll see if she'll work here. Okay, sounds good.
Attackers incoming.
Yeah, Mercy's in a tough spot. Put that there. Not gonna get hit by the hinder grenade as best I can. Gonna get out of the way. Dodge the sleep dart. They're about to come up the side here, so we're just gonna slide backwards. Getting ready to drop the disruptor shot inside on them. And now I'm gonna drop down and use my movement ability to reposition to a different place. We're just gonna put the hard damage in on this Venture, who is life gripped now back onto the opposite high ground position. We know that the Cassidy is gonna love me, so I'm gonna make sure that the Cassidy dies quickly, if possible. But I might want to engage instead with the Life Weaver, who can really keep everybody alive for free, up on the high ground there. We have lost this point, unfortunately, unless we can do something drastic. And it doesn't look like we're going to be able to. I missed my shot there. That was kind of the moment where I needed to hit the shot. I really needed to hit that one, and unfortunately I just didn't. I used my movement ability to break line of sight with the High Noon, and if you saw it, I used this piece of cover to create a barrier between me and the High Noon, so when I anticipated he would pull the trigger, he wasn't able to actually have me in his line of sight. You know, and it happened to work. Had he waited for a split second longer, it would not have worked. But that was kind of the thought process there. Just got to get out of the way here. Getting out of the way of the Venture. Waiting for my movement ability. And 3, 2, 1. And we're back up to the high ground again. Kind of forcing Venture to be ineffective in the places that they want to be. The most clutch life grip, or the most clutch pedal of all time there, by our Spicy One, our Life Weaver Spicy One, lifted the Reinhardt up during his animation for his ultimate. Some wild shit, dude. I feel like they're ignoring her as a character. It's so weird. I wonder if a rework is coming up, because that's what happened to Hammond for the longest time. For Moira, you mean? Or Mercy?
Just what I was looking for.
No, Flo! You sacrificed yourself, and then they life gripped the Reinhardt back up.
We're going against the odds.
I think we just leave. I think we just leave here. Snag our damage from far away. Keep our distance. I got the headshot on that Venture. Gonna use my movement ability to reposition myself down here into this kind of cheeky little side angle where I can catch shots on people, and it's very unlikely that they'll know that I'm here.
Who's on fire?
Gonna snipe their Life Weaver out of the sky. Same with their Ana. We're just gonna go ahead and just team wipe them right there.
Cybernetics regulating.
Seemed like a good time anyway. And now that we saw that the disruptor shock, or the sticky grenade came out, we know that they're about to come down the lane here. Yeah, for Mercy. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see a little Mercy rework either. it's tough because, like, Mercy is such a loved character that they can't change her too much, but she does need some buffs, or else she's not going to be competitive. Hey. This Venture does not want any sauce, dude. I told you don't want no sauce, fam. I missed that. That's okay, because I can charge up a little bit of overclock there. Nah, good shot. Good shot. I got caught on the doorway. If you watch, there's a moment where I'm about to walk in, right there. You saw that split second of me being caught. That's how easy it is to die, right? Just a small amount of time where your feet get stuck on something, and it could be the end of the push entirely. So they caught that. It is what it is. Just as I was about to mention Venture, are they good? I never really see them used. They're okay. They're very mid, very kind of niche. They only have a 15 meter range, really. So the 15 meters is obviously not that much. So they have to be played in a certain comp where they can be effective, where they can be, like, up in people's face. And if they're not up in people's face, then no, they're not very good. Clutch. Absolutely clutch on the life grip there. Just gonna kill that Cassidy. On us next. And now the Rhine. I got hacked, but, like, to what end, right? Like, that Sombra's just gonna leave. She'll probably come back and reposition from a different place, but, I'm gonna wait it out here for a second. Yeah, because I don't want that to happen to me up there, and I don't want, someone to come around from the bottom and start coming back. iChad says useless hack. It was 100% useless. Yeah, this is what I expected would happen. Damn, that sucks. That was fast, though. You know, it is what it is. Tracer feeding a little bit. Did it feed the ult at least for her hack? Honestly, I'm pretty sure it did. But she has the fastest ult in the game. Say draw. Okay, so he's not going to say draw. I don't think that I do anything here. At the very least, I can drag them off, right? And by dragging them off for a second, it gives me my team the second they need to respawn, hopefully. They are back. We'll see if we get to do anything with that. It was worth my life for that moment. I forgot F. Yeah, I did forget F. I was afraid that if I used it and I didn't take the moment to be the body, you know what I mean? To be in their face as a body, that I wouldn't be threatening enough to pay attention to, and that they would just keep pushing it in. I needed them to absolutely, you know, to absolutely turn and chase me. I farted. Well, alright, dude. Nothing wrong with that. Better out than in, I always say, or whatever. Whatever Shrek's line is. Just keeping this rail charged and putting damage in downrange. I'm looking for my moment where I can catch a value hit on this. Like that. Gotta wait for my heals here. Liam says, I also made hard poopy farts. Liam, what's going on? I'm happy for you though. I'm glad that you're doing your thing out here. That's funny. How come your movement is on R instead of shift? Those are the buttons on my mouse.
60 seconds.
Over here!
So all of the buttons are actually on my mouse here. So my R, my F, my jump, everything is on my mouse.
Disrupting. This ends now.
She weep.
Don't get caught.
She's right behind. There she is. If I can just hold her off for just a second, that's the second that we need to re-engage. You know what I mean?
Just as predicted. Keep them off of Scandalous nuisance.
And I did not get hacked, so that's good. I'm just gonna charge her. Good. Got that big damage in on that Rhine. Flo was able to take him off. What a game, dude. What a game. And thankfully, like, that's a 20-3 here on Numbani. Thankfully, the thing that I said worked earlier when I used my ultimate and I dove in on them. I just needed them to get off the payload long enough for my team to respawn. And it did work. So, you know, thank God for that, right? That's the moment where my foot got caught. No. Had a lot of good moments that match. Spicy One, you have some of the craziest Lifeweaver moments. I'm telling you, dude. I'm playing better as support tonight. There's nothing wrong with swapping it up. Sometimes you switch it out and you end up finding that you're having a good day for a certain role, you know? I have a clip from yesterday's game you have to see. Send it to me. Send it to me and we'll check it out. Life Grip saves my lord. Dude, there was like one time where he completely saved me with Life Grip. There was another time, okay. Flo, I'm gonna... we're already in a game. I have it copied. There was a couple of times where he saved people with pedals. Saved me twice in Shatter. He saved somebody from a charge too, I think, right? It's good shit. You love to see it, dude. You love to see it. I can't find the timestamp, damn it. We get games too quick, I know. We do. It's because we have such a big group, too. That also has something to do with it.
We're in this together. All of us.
Biolite has such potential for medicine and agriculture.
Sadly, Vishkar agrees. They want their hands on it, and they're willing to cut mine off to get it.
Alright, I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee before we start this. Hang on.
ไงสหาย
5, 4, 3,
Delicious. Alright, here we go. We're going this way. I'm gonna wipe my hand off because I got coffee on my hand. By the way, supports, don't forget to yell at me if I take too much poke. DPS. That's another Pharah. They have a Rhine, a Pharah, a Sojourn. This is going to be a tough team in terms of the damage that they put out. Very strong damage on their team. And they have a Mercy. Annoying, bro. I'm just breaking line of sight with this Rhine so that he can't kill me. Waiting for my disruptor shot to come off cooldown. Put that behind them. The Pharah is getting free value, and I would like to stop that ideally. I'm not sure if I want to get too far away from my team to do it, though. I gotta keep staying close to them, because if I get caught out of position, the Pharah can very easily kill me if I'm at all low health. Trying to jump over her rockets. If you see me jumping, that's why. Oh, God. No, dude, no. That's what I was gonna say. She put me directly in front of the Reinhardt. I slid out of the way, but he used ultimate on me. That was a good one. That was a good team fight.
Still got it. Ouch.
Let's see if I can get back up with the homies. Should be able to come in from the side angle here. Catch a little bit of damage. I think we have lost this point unless something drastic happens.
There's the enemy turret. Take it out.
If we make it because of that, it was worth my life. In general, I wish I had gotten that kill before I died, but, you know, they both turned on me at the same moment, so.
Recalculating.
Do we have ultimates coming online? We do. We got the Earth Shatter just went out. Their Pharah failed her ultimate.
Now.
Their Sojourn is using her ult. And Sojourn's able to get one of our supports down. Our tank is also down at this moment. Alright, it was worth it. I distracted them just enough. Just long enough to peel them off. With the Mercy that low health, she also had to, like, choose whether or not she was going to help people or keep herself alive and wait for her health regen. You know what I mean? Sometimes the flank isn't about getting the kill. Although I do wish I had gotten it, because, like, Mercy is my most hated support. I hate Mercy more than I hate any support in the game, by a long shot.
Railgun charge.
That Cassidy is extremely low health. Yeah, there we go. Just needed somebody to follow up, and they did. Great. Forced their Mercy to use Valk, which is awesome, because she didn't get to use it during a team fight. Sliding back and out of the way. Utilizing the Rhine shield to snag a little bit of damage, but we don't want to stand there and just eat shit from the projectiles that are coming our way. And they made it.
Ends now.
Good for them. I might die here. I didn't get to the health pack. I thought I stood on it. I can't turn my camera. The health pack was right next to my feet. Maybe I could see it from his perspective. How close was I? Dude, I was literally 1 foot from it. I was trying to get the health pack.
Setbacks.
Caught me off guard there. I got hit from the side with a little bit of damage from the side angle. But we were able to snag it anyway. Thank goodness, right? Thank goodness. Woof. It's tough, dude. Yeah, the Genji is doing work this game. Thank God somebody is. There's the headshot I was looking for before. They're going to be right outside this door as soon as we come out. So we just got to be careful of that. Because we know they're going to be right here. Okay, they went the long way. They didn't come this way, which they probably should have, honestly. That would have been smart on their part. I'm going to come in from the side angle. Keeping this rail charged. Gonna kill their Pharah. Nope. No, sir. Got some big damage in on that Lucio. I don't think it's enough to kill him, though. No, he had Amp it up there. I missed my rail on the Lucio there, but it is what it is. With their Reinhardt down, there's nothing they can do about it unless this Mercy gets the res. And I'm not going to let her at all. It's a little bit of a clusterfuck, but we made it. We got the kill. Little wild, right? But we got it. Just gonna go ahead and put that down range. Charge up my overclock there. We know that Ryan is gonna come forward. Gonna use my movement ability to get out of the way of the dynamite. Because that actually is very, very impactful. Because it applies the DPS passive for like 7 seconds. Which can make it difficult for my team. This is great, because that got used before I used my ultimate. I can completely deny Bob's value by not being in the way of Bob. and just not giving him the option. That's a headshot on that Rhine. We're good. Doing good. Just gotta take the shots that I can take when I have the opportunity and not put myself into a bad place to get them. Sweet. Alright. Oh, they left. Oh, somebody on their team left. Hopefully they don't pick Mercy. If they don't pick Mercy, I'll be happy. I don't care about any other support. All of the other supports are totally fine in my opinion. But, Mercy gets denied. No value. Aggressive, dare I say it. Trying to be, you know? That's kind of the idea. That's kind of the value proposition of today's show. Being aggressive in the places where we can be to force them into a bad place so that they lose more team fights. With their tank kind of gone. Our tank is also kind of gone, though. Alright, I'm just gonna get out of the way. I'm gonna kill their Moira. So now they're at least down a support character. See there, May is here. Spicy One says, come to me for healing. Heard that. I can see that you're coming back from the spawn. And sadly, we lost our other DPS there. I'm gonna put that down there. I'm dead here. No way I survived this, dude. You saw me doing everything I could, right? Tried to slide out of there. I tried to go over to the health pack. You know, I'm trying to Scooby-Doo them around the corner so that I could go inside and grab the health pack, but it is what it is. So glad you could break railings on Overwatch. They're always the thorn in my side in other games. The thing that kills me more than anything in any game is geometry, right? And I always make this joke, you know, remember when we were in school and our teacher said, you'll use geometry every day of your life, right? And I had no idea back then that it would be geometry that uses me every day of my life. All those years ago, I had no idea. I want this Lucio, but he's kind of not coming into the place that I want him to be. There he is. Our team, that was a lot of ultimates, and we ended up losing the fight anyway, so I'm just gonna back off. Just gonna put that there, generate some ultimate charge while I wait for the team to come back. We have plenty of time. If they win this one, it's totally fine. No big deal. We'll go around. We'll go around. Yeah, geometry kills me more than anything, dude. I swear to God, I have never been killed by anything more than a stupid piece of terrain being slightly too far out and catching my feet. You've never seen a man that trips up more on a tiny pebble on the ground, bro. It's like you expect the map to be smooth, right? And that's kind of part of the problem. I'm gonna try and save our Widow here. And thankfully she didn't get too aggressive. We didn't have to see her lose her life for no reason. Yeah, you better use it. May no block. And we're able to get her. Bang. So now we got the stagger train rolling a little bit here. And they don't have a 5v5 going anymore. And with me being able to counter-angle them, ideally I will be able to snag a kill on them because they are not looking in the direction that we are. I missed that. Choked on that rail, but that's okay. Again, I can utilize the counter angles here to get them. That was a terrible rail. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Whoo, buddy. I don't even want to tell you how tight my butt cheeks just clenched. But they did. Very much so. The Moira's on me now. I got him that time. Moira's on me again. And we got the point here. At 94. Bro, how did they get to 94% already? That feels wrong. You know what I mean? Moira gave me the suckle. She be giving me the suckle all the time, bro. I'm telling you. She is the sucklinest bitch I've ever met. Just gonna put that right there. So if she wants to come around the corner, she has to walk through it and give me ultimate charge. She's still there. Please. Please. Gonna kill that Mei from far out here. Put that right there in case she wants to come that way. Whoa, dodged it, bro. I dodged it. Okay. This is their fight. They win this fight. Can we get on it? I got on it for a second there.
This ends now.
Oh, he's won, dude. He's won. He's won. No. That's all right. We still have one more point that we can win. He did his best. Spicy One, I appreciate you trying there. I saw you up on the high ground trying to make him all right. ADHD Jesus says, I also have... Jesus, bro. Well, we tried, right? We tried. Jesus, I'm sorry about your issue there. Whatever you got going on there. Whatever that is. Yeah, I saw. You guys did good. We did all right. We'll get him in the next one. Uno mas, chat. Uno mas. I'm gonna chill out here for a second. Oh, I missed the health pack. No. I was supposed to walk over that health pack. But we were down a support player, so it's kind of my fault. Look at that's man, what a pro move, dude. The amount of aim that required. Chad, I'm very sorry. I don't know what to say about that, but I'm very sorry. Lucio 1. We got him to use his ult, so that's good. That's a good Mei wall. That Mei wall blocked my rail. It's alright, just let him use everything. We'll regroup. Push. Push.
Not so fast.
Step right up.
Surrender to my will. This ends now. Target down. Let's get back to basics.
Ah! No! Well, we did our best, right? Did our best. That was a tough one. It was a tough game, dude. It's rough. Gonna have to take my leave. It was fun, so I'll try to catch the next stream tomorrow. Alex, thanks for hanging out, dude. I appreciate you spending time. Gotta go. I'll try and catch more streams. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you so much for stopping by, Finaboo. I'll be live tomorrow morning at 11 a.m., so I hope that you have a great rest of your day. I have to go eat, be back after. All right, Flo, sounds good. I actually think that that I should probably call it right there anyway. Is my cat smoking a Juul? My cat is not smoking a Juul. Oh, yeah, the clip. Let's review the clip. Flo, hit me with the, I gotta go. Good game, Spicy One. Thanks for the fun, man. These games are tough out here, dude. All right, Flo, hit me with the timestamp. Let's see the clip. We'll review that, and then I'll take my leave for the afternoon here. It's coming up to that time anyhow. I'm gonna wait for Flo to hit me with the timing. Had fun, good game, Spud. Thanks for hanging. And do you play comp at all? I do not play comp, or at least I haven't. Although earlier I got told that people would pay me to see me play comp, and like you know, that might be a transaction I could get behind. You know, I'd do anything for the right price. But no, I haven't played comp in a really long time. I play a lot of Overwatch though, like a lot of the game. I played a ton of shooters, so I just don't enjoy comp that much. Everybody has their own opinions about the game and what they find fun. I feel like Overwatch is at its worst in comp, unfortunately. At 6 minutes 30, let's go ahead and put it on Flow. Bang. Comp do all game, do play it great, time $3 for a 4-piece comp play. If you're offering to pay me $4 per comp game, you know, if we can get more people interested in a transaction like that, I'd be tempted to play comp. If I'm understanding that correctly. Yes, much. Okay. He's speaking the language of the gods. Oh my god, dude, that is hilarious. Okay, this is the moment, right? You got to see that fire strike, how it hit Reaper. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh my god, bro. At the very second he came out of Wraith form, dude. Jesus, bro. Here it goes. That is nasty, dude. That is nasty. I'm just messing with you. I don't speak God. Hey, there's nothing wrong with whatever language you speak. You know, that was disgusting, Flo. What a clutch fire strike. He landed right in it too. He didn't see that coming at all. If he'd have 180'd for like 1 second, he would have been able to see that the fire strike was coming, and he could have slightly moved out of the way, but he just didn't. Any other timing would have missed. He is pissed. Yo, he had no idea that he was about to die. He thought he got away from you. Like, you were all the way on the low ground, right? And he's in Wraith form. He's thinking he got away. He's about to drop down to his team and catch a heal, and then he just immediately gets killed by your fire strike. You know that he was mad, dude. You know he was pissed off. Okay, so I want to thank Spud for sending in the hate mail that she sent in today. That was pretty wild. The hate mail that got sent to her was pretty disgusting. So if you guys didn't hear, at the beginning of the show, we talked about that and we ran through the gameplay of the people in question who had sent her those awful messages. So check that out if you guys haven't. Make sure that if you are interested in getting your gameplay reviewed here on the show, you send me the import code to DudeNoWayLive@gmail.com, and I will turn it into some content. Any recap for the hate mail? They said some of the most heinous shit you could possibly think of, Liam. Like, legitimately some of the most creatively heinous garbage that you have ever heard. Like, actual pieces of trash. And I have no idea where they thought that was gonna be okay, but it was wild, dude. So yeah, you can send me the import code to DudeNoWayLive@gmail.com or to the Discord, which is featured here in the chat. And there's an Overwatch 2 gameplay review section there. And I'd be happy to review your games on the show. Chad, at the beginning of the show, one of our viewers, Spud, a friend of ours, got sent some awful messages over on PlayStation, and we reviewed the messages. I had my live reaction, and then we watched the gameplay of Spud putting their dick in the dirt, and it was goddamn hilarious, dude. It was amazing. So if you guys didn't see that, and like I said, they just said the most horrible, heinous shit you can think of. So it was pretty wild. She said I played well and got death threats. That's about the long and short of it, dude. and more than death threats. Like, it was crazy. But yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for another show. We'll be playing some more Overwatch, so if you guys didn't get a chance to play with us today and you would like to get your game on, make sure that you guys catch us there, and I'd be happy to pull you in and we can get some games together. It doesn't matter if you're good or if you're bad, I really don't mind. But I want to thank everybody for coming out. There were so many names in today's chat, but so just a big general thank you to everyone. And yeah, dude, I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm Moonchild of DudeNoWay, and I will see you in the next stream.